Hello, queens and kings. It's Dana Store Codes, Killer Queen Antique Jewelry, live haul from England. Come on in and say hello. Turn that music down. Wait for some of my lovelies to come in, and maybe some new people too. Come on in and say hello. I know there's a delay. Hi, Justine. How are you, honey? Oh, I see that my jewelry is sneaking into frame there. Woo! Can't let it sneak into frame. Deb's the only one who got a bit of a sneak peek because today is her anniversary. Hello, Estella. That's a very pretty name. Hi, Kimberly. You're doing well. That's wonderful. I'm tired, but it's already past 10, and oh gosh, I've been up since 6, 5, 6, something. I don't know. Stupid o'clock usually. And then I wake up through the night. Because, of course, I fell asleep too early. So you can't fall asleep too early. That's trouble. I think it was probably after 1. That's early for me. Estella, you have a new name. I've not seen you before, I don't think. But welcome in. I'm Dana Stewart Coates, and these are my friends and my clients. 2:15. Yeah, well, yeah, big time difference, isn't it? 8 hours. Snoring. She's in her bed and snoring. She's doing well. She's recovering. Although it really took it out of her. I think she's really gotten. She seems a bit older with this last illness. I think it took it out of her a bit. Hello, Stevie Holland. Welcome to Killer Queen Antique Jewelry. What should I put? Well, I always put up like sterling first. I start out with the smaller pieces. Well, I say smaller, but really they're not kind of small and insignificant. Let's start with the coins. Oh, you're from London. Wonderful. I live just outside of Torquay. It's funny how when I say I'm from England, well, I live in England. Of course, I'm not from England. Well, I guess you could get that from the accent, huh? But I've lived here almost 13 years. Hi, Lily. Yeah, well, I finally got one of my large auctions, and there are 2 more that I haven't got yet. And I figure you all have to be wondering, where the heck is she? You haven't seen me or heard from me. Let's see if I can turn up an overhead light on and get a bit more light in here without falling out of my chair. I don't want to do that again. Oh my gosh, my tailbone's still healing. So we'll start with the silver, and I'll start with some small things, as we do. So I've had this gorgeous silver dollar, and I have another one here somewhere. This one's in 1889. It's not a Morgan. I think I have a Morgan here somewhere. Or is she a Morgan? She might be a Morgan. But what I was able to get a hold of were these fantastic coin holders. She's in lovely condition for an 1889. Oh yeah, I have people from all over the world. And there's an empty one. I'm sure I have another silver dollar here though. What's this coin? This is a rupee from India, 1901. Of course, Elizabeth, or not Elizabeth, Victoria, very young Victoria there. Funny because she was near the end of, well, she was at the end of her reign. She died in 1901. Now, this one's newer, but we have a lot of Canadians. And I understand these are quite collectible. This one's Niagara Falls. Of course, pure silver, 999 silver. Then some miscellaneous. This one, 1888. Then 1883. Some of them are drilled. No, I haven't got anything with Charles on it, actually. 1858. Just thought we'd start small with coins. No Chucky money. No Lucky Chucky yet. Oh my. If his health doesn't improve, do you think he'll make the money? I don't know how long he's going to stick around, to be quite honest with you all. Sorry, I keep bumping that. Now, if I had to guess, I would have to say that this, because it's not marked, first of all, it's 999. But it's Neptune. Definitely foreign. Foreign silver. Let me see. What else do I have that's like unusual? Oh, French. This thing is humongous. And what does it weigh? I've got a ton of stuff on the scale, so give me a second. This is a fur clip, not a dress clip. It's too heavy. It's nearly 30 grams. I'm going to guess that it's Art Deco. It's got French hallmarks, and then it has some British hallmarks on it as well for sterling. But it looks like Jean Painlevé, the French Art Deco artist. But he didn't work in sterling, so maybe just someone copied his design. But I thought it was pretty cool. I love anything seahorse, blah, blah, you know. There's still, what is it? Marcasite, and then where's the other little seahorse at? Oh, there's so much on my desk right now. It's silly. – Let's show you some marcasite anyway. Hi, Christina. Kimberly, did I even say hi, honey? I promise you I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just digging for things. I get a little distracted. Well, things get like tangled and intertwined. Like this is getting on my last nerve because it's tangled in with the chain. Okay, let's do some pretty marcasite pieces. Where's that bow at? There's another bow. Well, these are Art Deco, the little horseshoes. These are Victorian though, with the bows and the hearts, or heart jangle. This is Art Deco, gorgeous Art Deco marcasite bracelet. There's the marcasite seahorse. Jane. Do you know, I'm packing everyone up from this order, and Miss Jane, I found your agate, your Georgian agate brooch. It's here, I owe you. It's a banded agate. Ah, okay. Well, it'll be missing because it's here. Your name wasn't even on it, and I'm like, it didn't have to be because I knew it was yours. So there's those adorable hearts, those little horseshoes. Just, you know, we're starting out easy, shall we say. Now, you know, these smaller items will go on the tray. If you're new here, the tray is what we do on Sundays. I do sterling silver. Well, the first, let's just say the first hour or two, I do request. We have a big sale on Friday, and maybe you'll see something that you really like, but you want to think about it. So people come in on Sunday, and we do request first. And then we do sterling silver, and then we do the tray. And the tray, I try to keep items under $50, and those are antique, and some are vintage, and occasionally there'll be something new. But just some little amber post, not, you know, like I said, going on the tray. Now, these are these on gold? I think they're on gold wires, but I think someone put them together. It's usually the way when you have art glass. These are so pretty. They're argentium, and they're almost swirled like a marble. You'll see. I love that glass. Aren't they pretty? I love argentium goldstone, though. Hi, April. Oh, welcome back. I haven't been gone that long, guys. I just had to take a little break. Oh, there's my other little seahorsey, the enameled. Why is that not coming in very well? There we go. Oh, that was marcasite too. Go figure. I'm just, you know how we do hauls. I'm just starting out slowly. And I have not one pair of these, but two pair of these because I knew they'd be popular. So I bought both. Because so many of you like hearts, and I don't want you to argue over them or anybody to get hard feelings if one. I mean, but they only had two pairs, so. Those earrings are Art Deco, honey, probably 1930s. These are huge, puffy heart post earrings. There's so many of you who like hearts. They only had two pairs, so I bought two pair. That was at Plus Gold when I did Birmingham last week. Let's see, some more sterling. Oh, thank you, Christina. These are always popular. Sterling silver buckle rings. Hi, Silver Girl. These are nice. They were probably men's, so they're a larger size. When you get them in the ladies, they're really tiny. I do have a small gold one. I forget. I have another gold one coming in. Should be here tomorrow. That one's just over a 9. And this one is a 10. So we have about a 9 1/4 and a 10. Great. If you don't have, if your fingers aren't that large, then you can always wear them as an index finger ring. Buckles look great on your index finger. Now, does anyone know what a Russian wedding ring is? The rolling rings. I don't usually mess with them. I don't normally bother with them because they're usually a newer design. But I've never seen one this big. Yeah, or a thumb if you have tiny fingers. Absolutely. This has 9 bands. I think it's just around an 8. It's a little too loose for my finger. Well, I'm saying that, but not tonight because my hands must be a little swollen. But they're so, if you talk about a fidget ring, this thing's fun to play with. Absolutely. This is so much fun to roll off and on your finger. If I put it on, I do nothing but play with it. I don't get anything done. But I would imagine it would be really good, you know, fidgety, stress. Yeah, it's just at an 8. But I've never seen one with, well, first of all, the bands are huge, like wide, and 9 of them. So, yeah, I had to do that. Okay, this needs, I just noticed this needs a little cleaning behind it. Now, everything's been cleaned, you know, but it can always stand to be touched up. Let me show you the Art Deco silver rings this week. Not all of them because they're not all in, but I'll show you some of them. Well, what's here? How about that? Some of them are gemstone. Some of them, you know, they call paste, which most of them, the ones that have paste, have lead, so they have, you know, they sparkle. But 2 of these are gemstone and 2 of these are crystal. Hi, Mert. It's a huge French blue spinel. This is a gorgeous amethyst. This is a UV reactive crystal. It's really pretty and like raspberry colored, and it glows like a spinel. And this one looks like a tourmaline. And some of these are rock crystal and some of these are crystal. It's what they did. They would use, they're either rock crystal or they're spinel. They would use whatever was there. They're all gorgeous, I think. Now, I have one of my clients ask me about uranium, and she was all bummed out because I had that big bright green uranium ring and it sold. It's not a gem. It looks like it could be chrome dioxide or tourmaline or, you know, fine gemstone. It's crystal, hon. It's just crystal. So I said, well, don't worry, you know. So what I'm going to do is bring out one of my most rare uranium glass rings. This one's Art Deco, and it's blue. And blue uranium glass is very rare. There is one sterling buckle, or not one sterling buckle, one sterling, the Art Deco spin ring is still left, which I think it's really classy. I don't know how that one got left. Ooh, petals are falling off of my... Hi, Jeanette. Oh, well, you know, girls, she thought that was the love of her life. Was he really? Who only she would know if she lived with him. You don't know a man until you live with him. Now, these are Art Deco designed. They're turquoise and marcasite. I think they're quite gorgeous, though. Hi, Barbara. You'll have to look back at the uranium. I'll show it to you. Let me turn this music down. We don't want it to get copyright strikes. You know, I think it's actually probably Chinese turquoise. Those are 1980s Art Deco. The 80s do Art Deco. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the uranium right there, Barbara. Just rare blue uranium. Nothing major. I bet you won't find another. Or absolutely, I would bet any money you won't find one that big. Okay. At the moment, it's sterling, honey. It can be sized to anything. I think it's a 5.5 at the moment. No, a 5. And I would say with the back of it, the way it's designed, up to like a 5.5. Okay, let's see. I'm still doing sterling, aren't I? New sterling. Let's show you a group of brooches all at one time. Now, this one is a brooch, but the pin is broken, sadly. And I think rather than make it a brooch again, I think it really warrants, it would really do well as a pendant. I'm going to have Bob put some jump rings on. Now, wait. Whoa, 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 wait. Hang on. Because if you think that one's pretty, hang on. Well, I see I've got to replace a stone here right in the center. Well, that's my OCD eye that spots that. Let's put some more in my hand. Let's see. Now I have more gemstones out here. Oh, here it is. I was like, I know there's a really pretty brooch out here. What about these? That's rock crystal quartz. Deb was dying over the bow. She said, don't sell the bow. Look at the color on this bar brooch. Aren't they gorgeous? Love, love, love. Now, whoa, wait a minute. This one, now, this one I bought knowing that it needs some restoration. Needs some stones repaired. I do have someone to enamel. It will be enameled. And the reason I bought this brooch is because it's Edwardian. And because I didn't know exactly what it was, but then when I found one on the antique jewelry company site, I nearly passed out. They sold it for 700 pounds 10 years ago. I have the stones on order. Well, of course, they're antique. This is going to get re-enameled. 2 little red stones go in here. Do you see how big it is? Yeah, so, well, of course I had to put money out to buy it, and then I had to put a little bit into it to restore it, but yeah, it's... Okay, peacocks. I love peacocks. And I've had some why can't I say the name? Ferrer. What's good for me, honey? No. No, wait. There's a peacock necklace. Rare peacock glass. Peacock foil glass. Oh, isn't this gorgeous? I guess I was feeling peacocks. I don't know. No, 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 no sale today, sweetheart. Friday. This is just a haul, just to show you guys what I've been up to. This is Art Nouveau, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna split it up or make it into one bracelet. But look at this glass. Gosh, that's a motorbike. So loud. So I don't know if I'm going to split it up and make it into two bracelets, or keep it together and make it one bracelet. But it has to be a bracelet, doesn't it? Of course, it's an Art Nouveau buckle. Okay, more enamel. Yeah, it'd be terrible to kind of split them up, wouldn't it? Now, we have an Edwardian brooch, and this is actually late Victorian, early Edwardian brooch. Has anyone ever heard of the White Star line? Well, when you would sail the HMS Titanic, White Star, when you would sail on their luxury boats, you, of course, would get these beautiful enamel pins. This was a White Star boat. And look at the condition of this Edwardian. Isn't it gorgeous? When enamel is intact, I don't think there's anything prettier. But when there's damage, my OCD is like, ooh, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Have we done all the silver jewelry? No, we haven't quite done all the silver jewelry. Hold on to your hats for this one. I mean, there's some really, 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 I always say this, but, and I mean, I'm not lying. And you know I'm not. So if your name starts with an M, or your middle initial is M, or your last name is M, or your maiden name was M. Oh, the Titanic, I'm sure, had them, Christina. I'm positive. All of the White Star line had them. Okay, you know how I love initials. You know how I feel how important your name is, and how you should love your name. And well, oh, we have Mart. Mart has an M. Look at this M. It's Georgian. 1825. Is this the most gorgeous initial? Oh, fully hallmarked. Oh my gosh. I want every letter of the alphabet. And it's on the original antique chain. Handmade chain. No, the sale's Friday, honey. Okay, let's see. This is just a haul. This is just a haul. Let's see, silver bracelets. Let's show you some silver bracelets. I love this type of link. It's like a fancy curb. And the only charm on it was a little crown. Yes, Jeanette. Don't worry, honey. I had to take a break from packing today. Well, of course I couldn't start packing today for many of you because I just got pieces back from Bob. But thank you, Kimberly. Hang on. I know many of you love Albertina, and I also know that many of you love enamel Albertina. I say this every time, but I just keep finding prettier ones. Has hearts at both ends. Look at the enamel. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Okay. Let's see. Silver. This is silver. This is also Edwardian, although it looks like gold because it's antique sterling gilt. It's a big, long watch chain that they used to wear. The great big long ones so they could tuck it into their sash. And when I say long, it's like, ooh, you could double it. Some of you could even triple it. It's 30 inches. 30-inch drop, so 60 inches long. To wear your watch or you know, whatever you were going to wear on it. I think this is the last of the sterling brooches that I have to show you, but it's also one of the biggest. I know, Barbara. I know. Oh gosh, Friedrich. Oh, Massingham. This is a really famous, not only brooch, but it was from a movie called One Red Shoe about a ballerina. I mean, you know how large my hands are. She's that big. And of course, solid sterling. I said, oh, when I found that M, I was like, oh my God, I want the entire alphabet. It's so beautiful. I want all of it, and I want multiples because all of you will want one. Let's show you some new gemstone. This one has a 9-karat gold clasp. And I've had one before. In fact, Deb just opened her package. It's that purple chalcedony and rock crystal. Deb had one in her package. And if you're not subscribed to Deb, I mean, I'd say I would, but she hasn't done anything for a while because she's been on me. Let me shut off my notifications. This one is on, oh, that was on chain, and this one is on chain as well. That's carnelian and rock crystal. And this one is, how long is this? "29 inches long." So it's probably art. Well, they're probably all Art Deco, to be honest with you. But these are definitely Asian agates. They're agates and jade. And that pale, funny colored one on the end there, I had the UV glass out, the UV light out, and it's uranium glass. But there are carved beads and there's rock crystal. You see the carved rose quartz there. These ones are probably Chinese. In fact, the carnelian and the purple chalcedony could be Chinese as well. They're Art Deco, but they were very, I wouldn't say common, you know, on chain and with gold clasp. I wouldn't call them too common. Let's do some glass a little bit. I noticed my glass drawers are really low. Oh my goodness, I need to replenish. Hi, Colleen. Well, I haven't been on forever. And I just got an auction, well, a couple auction hauls in. So, yeah, this one's 30 inches long in Art Deco and pink Vaseline glass. So it glows. I haven't tested those, but I'm pretty sure they're rock crystal just by looking at it. This one's 1950s Aurora Borealis. And the reason I bought it is because, of course, it's uranium. You don't see uranium or AB uranium every day of the week. Let's see. Is there any other sterling? Well, these aren't sterling, but Yaga Bengal did not work in sterling. He worked in brass with like chrome over. Just dropped one. These, I'm sure, once upon a time were screwback earrings. And someone put them onto wires. But they're Yaga Bengal. I'm looking to see if we've got to the gold yet. Hi, Linda. Linda's all wrapped up. God bless her. Just got her last couple pieces from Bob. I got chewed out because he had to use a big chunk of 18 karat. Well, I didn't get chewed out. I got charged. And I'm not saying that because I expect you or anybody else to pay. When I tell you, I'll cover it. Don't worry about it. Yep, you're all wrapped, honey. I just have to put your label, your address label on it and your tracking. I'll send you some photos in the morning. No, you're not going to. I know you can pay me, but you're not going to. I said I covered it. Don't worry about it. Do not worry. Be happy. Okay, this is the original garnet and white sapphire Edwardian bracelet. Then I don't know why it's here, because I know there are garnet lovers. I mean, I know they're pricey. That's probably why it's here. But then I just went and bought another garnet. So there are two. They look absolutely gorgeous together. Of course they do. Sterling chased. Okay, honey. I'll have a look. I'm sure I have something you'll like. Where do I start with the gold? How about we go over the gold that I took and had XRF'd first? Because it was gold that I wouldn't sell until I had it XRF'd. Okay, I'm hoping that the stars, see, now when I hold it back here, the star is popping out at me. So I'm hoping when I put it on camera, this one isn't gray, it's blue, like my bracelet. There we go. The star is coming up across. I can see it. This ring's nearly 6 grams, even though it's not that wide. And the reason it is 6 grams is because it's 22 karat gold. 22 karat. The more pure the gold, the heavier the gold. The shoulders are pierced. The star sapphire in it is as gorgeous as the ones in my bracelet. And even though this ring fits me, I want something bigger. If I could find something bigger in 22 karat, then you wouldn't look at it. You wouldn't see it. I think you all know that. So that one is 22 karat. This one I think was sold to me at 12. The Albert, the fancy Albert. Very heavy, like I think over 10 grams. And 18 inches long. 1001. 10.1. Isn't it gorgeous? And, well, I mean, I'm going to say it won't be as expensive as I thought because it's only 9 karat. It's still antique. It's still a fancy link. And it's still over 10 grams of gold. But it won't be as expensive as if it were 12, right? Now this one, Not totally happy because it was sold to me at 18 karat. It's 12. It's Victorian and it's 12. The one with the barrel and the really fancy link. I mean, the link is absolutely gorgeous. And to think every single one of those it's got the barrel clasp. Every single one of these links would have been twisted and handmade. And the tassel. Both pieces are 12 karat. And you probably won't, honey, because they were handmade, or you wouldn't see many of them. That is 9 grams on the nose. That one. Both of these chains are antique and handmade, so you won't see other ones like it, and that's why we wear antique, because you don't want everybody to have what you have. Now, this one was a brooch. I've got to go down and see if that guy has the glass ready for April's lockets. I had 2 pieces of glass cut for her. And I'm hoping they both fit, because I have, well, you'll see the locket that I have today. The glass in them, both of the glass are in it, but they're both different sizes. So I'm hoping that I had 2 cut. There was only one little ring that holds the glass in her locket. So that's what I used, or had them use as a template. So we're gonna hope to goodness. But this one needs glass in it, and it was a brooch, but it's Victorian aesthetic. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous and would be fabulous as a pendant. Well, it would be a locket, actually. Because the back is just wanting some glass in it. Now, this is 9 karat gold. Okay. Is that the end of the surprises? I think that's the end of the gold. Well, I took everything up that wasn't, clearly marked or questionable. Those were the surprises. Then everything else is what it said on the tin. I guess that's a saying here. It is what it says on the tin. Okay, let's see. When do I show you this locket? We'll show you some other smaller pieces first. How about some Georgian? This is 9 karat gold. Felipe. Oh, Felipe, that's an unusual name. 9 karat gold. Of course, a mourning brooch. Well, they don't have to be mourning brooches. They could be sweetheart brooches. And gorgeous. Did I tell you this is Georgian? I didn't say Victorian, did I? It's Georgian. It's 9 karat gold. And it's G roots or boots? Root. G root. And died November, I can't see the date. November, it just says the month. 1829, age 16. So this one is Georgian. And those are natural seed pearls, and aren't they gorgeous? And that poor little thing, her beautiful woven hair. Okay, I know I think I'm the only person, well, Lily, and I think there are a couple other people who appreciate jade, but this one, the jade is set in 18 karat. You can see the 18 there, and that has Chinese markings. And then the band is 9 karat. And it's set in rose, this gorgeous rose gold and this beautiful jade. I love the color on this jade. Got a dark mark on my finger. It's probably marker. I probably touched marker somehow. Doesn't want to come off, I know that. Okay, let's see. Oh, I got another antique heart. This one's huge with the safety. A big engraved 9 karat gold heart. Let's see, what else did we get? Did someone say purple? Who likes purple? Hmm? Oh, then I have purple for everyone. I have a hue for everyone. You were saying? Okay, four fabulous, 3 Art Deco and 1 Edwardian amethyst rings. And these are, and we saw I had an Art Deco. These need a little bit more of a polish. They've been clean, but they need polished up a little bit. They're 1880s. These gorgeous Victorian amethyst earrings. Oop, dropped one. Where'd you drop? It dropped into the pile of amethyst. Well, we'll find it. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, here it is. Dropped into the glass. There are some Victorian rose gold earrings. These little rose gold dangles. But they're pretty. They're pretty classic. Oh, purple. We're not done with the purple. Oh, what the heck? Okay. The last piece. Oh, well, welcome in, Rhonda. This is nearly 3 inches long. It's Victorian. The front and the back are completely chased, or as we know it, engraved. Oh, wait, I forgot this piece too. Oh, poo, poo, poo. This one's Victorian. It's 9 karat gold. And we've seen them. I was telling you about shaker lockets, the gemstone shaker lockets, how the Victorians would collect their gemstones. There are sapphires, there are citrines, there are spinels, there are opals, and they're all old antique cuts. So you can screenshot that and have a look for them online. The Victorian shaker locket, gemstone shaker locket. And let's see, is that it? No, no, no. Nay, nay. Well, let's see, I got all the parts to do 2 bracelets of the gorgeous rare rose gold link. Now, this is a link you won't see often either. And if you do, it'll be thousands and thousands. Oh, I forgot to show you the big bracelet. Oh, poo, poo, poo. Okay, this one's Art Deco. It's fully hallmarked for 1925. Now, if you're like me and you have a big hand and a small wrist, then you could actually wear this as a bangle. Or if you've got really tiny, skinny arms. Now this goes all the way up my forearm, but it's not going to go on the top of my arm. This is an upper arm slave bangle. It's nearly 16 grams of gold and it's solid. And it's completely hallmarked for 1925. Smith and Pepper. Let me show it to you on my wrist. I can wear it easily on my wrist. And it won't come off because I have a big hand. Lily, you could probably wear it up your your upper arm where it needs to go. I'll give you the dimensions of it, but like my wrist is 6 3/4. You can see, I mean, doesn't hang off, yes, but is it going to come off? No. So if you've got a big hand and a small wrist, you can wear it as a bangle. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You could get your hand through it, honey. It's big. A man could probably, my hands are bigger than my husband's. Girl, I can't wear it on my upper arm either. I'm not, you know, I can wear it, like I said, I can wear it all the way up my forearm, but I could not wear this on the top of my arm. Oh, yes, of course I'll measure it, honey. I mean, if you're going to measure it across, the way you measure for a bangle is you measure across your knuckles. Now, this is 3 inches across. Okay? And I'm going to teach you how to measure for a bangle. When you measure for a bangle, you want to measure across your knuckles. And remember, you can take your hand in a little bit. Oh, April, you didn't see the amethyst? Hang on. And this isn't all of them. I just got a chat from April. Oh, well, there's lots of amethyst, though, but I'll show you the rings, honey. There are 3 Art Deco and 1 Edwardian. And they're all different. This is the deepest. My lapidary said between 30 and 50 pounds a carat. It's that super intense. All the way to this, like, that's a huge Rose de France. Now, this one is 13.5 carats. This one was 10 carats. This one was 9 something. And this one was like over 2. This is the one I just got back and had it completely polished. It's still got fingerprints on it, of course. Yeah, you'll have to watch back. They are all gorgeous. Every single one of them. That one's Edwardian, Lily. That's actually the oldest of the 4. Oh, I didn't show you the new... Well, of course there's going to be new moonstone. Okay, and it's a blue flash. Just, there we go. Had to figure out which way the flash goes. This one's Victorian. It's gold with, you know, the stone, and the turquoise is set in silver. It's full blue Ceylon. Because, you know, it just wouldn't be another sale without more moonstone, right? It is a gorgeous combination, isn't it? I love turquoise anyway. Let's see. Is that it? I think for today, yes. I think it's enough. And of course, there'll be, I mean, I got some silver chains for Sunday, 10 of them. I bought brand new ones. They'll be a low price, and just buy it now. But there are 10 of them, and they're really pretty. And 18 inches long. I'll show you. They're nice weight trays. Perfect for any pendant. No, nothing that I think you would wear that a man would wear, Mert. I'm looking for you and looking for my son. But no, I didn't find anything that I think either of you would wear. Honey, I have sales normally every other week because it takes me a week at least to source new things because a lot of things sell out. But if you subscribe to the channel, you can always subscribe, it's free. And you're always welcome here whether you buy or not. I do teach while I sell. But there is a sale Friday and there'll also be a sale on Sunday. Oh my gosh, I didn't show you the locket. Holy Christopher. I almost left you without showing you this locket that's 3 inches long and gold. And Victorian. Yes, I have live sales. Lily of the Valley and roses. And a huge plain cartouche. And it's that big. And I'll kiss your backside if you can find one under $900. And the reason I said purple is because it has purple liner in it, and this very handsome, distinguished gentleman. And you can see the original glass. Lily of the Valley and roses, Lily. Lily of the Valley and roses. A blank cartouche. And the front is ferns and daisies. 1880s. And there's your hallmark for 9 carat. It's 17.9 grams. It's the largest. It's larger than my gold locket. I thought my gold locket was the biggest gold locket I've ever seen. No, this is. Okay, I think that's it. And it for now. There are 2 other huge auction lots coming in, so there'll be more before Friday. Welcome to the new people. Hey, that's okay, Hopi. We're just finishing up. I will see you all Friday, our normal time. That's 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern? Yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern. And that's 10 p.m. here in England. And 2 p.m. in California, or Pacific Standard Time. And then Sunday, we're earlier. Starts at noon Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern, and 8 p.m. here. Honey, whether you buy or not, you're welcome. You're welcome to be here. And you can always make lists and have things give you a good idea. And get your bearings. Oh, there is still a buckle. And I have another buckle coming too. Gold. Okay, honey. That's over. Don't worry, Hope. It's just nice to see you. Nice to have you here. I have to message your brother because, of course, he tried to message me while I was live. I love you all. I'll see you soon. And thank you for joining me. And I've missed you all. Take care.